we are definitely going to go through all the ins and outs of this gel blaster. So guys, taking a look at the actual blaster, aside from all these extra features and parts, the blaster actually looks pretty cool. It feels and it handles pretty darn well. It is a very good thing when you pick it up and you first notice that it doesn't feel cheap. All of the parts and pieces, they all just have a real nice gloss, a good finish to them, and that already just makes you already more anxious to see how this blaster will perform. It has a very nice size to this blaster. It is definitely fitting on me. I'm about like 5'10" and like almost like 200 pounds. Okay, I'm over 200 pounds, but let's just say for the video, but it looks pretty good on me, don't you guys think? I can tell you one thing, that it definitely doesn't feel like something that's from Fisher Price. This is definitely a grown person's gel blaster. I think looking down these fluorescent sights, it really just adds to the whole premium feel of the blaster, because they really could have had just added any old plastic pop-up right here. But if you guys are able to actually see how the sights look, there is 2 dots here, one up front, and you can easily line up your shots, and that just gives you a way better technical advantage out on the field against whatever opponent tries to come at you. I do like the design on here. It is a little different than what we normally see, but nowadays we've just been seeing a whole slew of different things. So on that note, this is just all around built very well. It has a very thick stock, and I don't have any type of complaints about the way that it functions, except for the fact that when it comes to this stock, you have to be very, very careful, because once you take this out of the box and you decide to snap that stock on, don't attempt to take it back off again. This stock wasn't meant to be used with any other blasters, apparently, because this stock is stuck. Once it snaps on, it ain't meant to come back off. So be sure that you want to use this with a stock, because you don't got no going back once it is snapped on. Up front is very basic. There is no attachment points up front. There are no extra barrels, nothing new to add on to cause any new features to it, whether physically or functionally. No multi-shot, just a single little hole. But hopefully it's very powerful what comes out of it. There is this orange button right here, which apparently will release your ammo clip. It is very thick, and you can tell that the capacity is going to be more than enough for you to be lethal out against any opponent. You can see all these gears and gadgets. What type of ammo clip has got gears and gadgets? That means this thing is going to be pretty dang on dangerous. You can go ahead and drop in all of your gillette. One thing that is cool is that you can really not get this thing twisted up. You will always find the right direction to put this back into here, because there's actually a slide rail on here, and you can see how this connects to it, and like you can literally just leave it like that and it'll stay on until you are ready to snap the clip on there. That is really good for beginners and people such as myself, who literally most of the time have no idea what they're doing, unless it is very straightforward and simple, such as this. I can dig a feature such as that. Make it dummy proof. I don't know if this orange thing does anything, or if it is just for the look, or maybe it's a light or glows in the dark. That's something we'll just have to find out a little later. There is a power button, and it is only on one side, so if you press it, you will discover all types of... Okay, this thing is probably trying to connect to a Bluetooth, and as you really quite mentioned, we may or may not do all that. Hopefully we can get this blaster shooting without having to Bluetooth it. Again, we will see. But overall, this feels very good. I am very impressed by the feel of it. It does remind me of an actual video game. If I was in a first-person shooter, it does make you feel like you're definitely one of those Call of Duty people. I don't know what game is hot nowadays because I stopped at Call of Duty. Apparently this has realized that I'm not messing with the Bluetooth and it has turned green now, so that's going to be its actual fighting color. I feel like every piece on this blaster, I feel like it's just made beautifully. All of it is good on the eye. It is also very nice to hold. Whoa, good thing that wasn't loaded. But this has a very cool grip. Again, everything feels very heavy and premium. If I wanted to feel like I was in an Aliens movie or a Predator movie, this would be the first blaster I would think to pick up because it does not feel like a toy. It does not feel like a toy that's trying not to look like a toy. This actually feels like a heavy-duty gunner. And I'm pretty sure for a lot of y'all, that is a good selling point just off of that. My hands are not too big, but you can see how good my hand does fit with the grip. Almost like it's custom made for my particular hand. Now, I don't know how it would go if you have bigger or smaller hands, but as for me, this is just perfect. So I have decided to go ahead and take my little tablet here, and I have installed the actual app that comes with this. I'm not sure what type of features are on it, but right now it is adding some type of firmware update, as these apps usually always have to do. I just saw an error signal, so not sure what that might be about, but if it doesn't work, guys, I didn't buy this for all that, so we gonna be good regardless. And while we wait, why don't you guys go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Without you guys, this kingdom will not be lit. Oh yeah, update completed. All because you guys have subscribed. Target practice, create a game, or join a game. Oh, you know what? I haven't really hooked up that beacon yet that comes with the blaster. I guess I should go ahead and let you guys get a peek at that. Create a game, online target practice, defuse the bomb, king of the hill. All this says coming soon. What the heck? None of these are actually even real, I tell you. Well, online target practice it is, since we done went through all the trouble. Checking for a connected beacon. Oh, of course. Guys, here we are about to do the chronograph test. Yeah, I just decided to move on to something else. But I tell you what, could possibly be that on another separate video, then I might actually go through all the online features. How about that? Will y'all be cool with that?